Okay, in this we're basically going to summarize some things. You should be able to derive these without any help after going through all the videos. So firstly, both the hands of a clock coincide once in every hour. So very quickly, we have I plus f by 11 by 2 and I minus f by 11 by 2. In this case, when they coincide, your f is equal to 0. So this is basically I initial angle divided by 11 by 2. So this is the time when after these many minutes they will coincide. So they coincide every 1 hour. In 1 hour they will coincide exactly once. Now both hands make a right angle 44 times a day. How do I get this 44 number? When we were doing the questions of 90 degree, you saw that there are 2 times between each hour when the hands are forming 90 degrees. Now we're talking about a day, so let's talk about 12 hours first. So it should actually be 12 into 2, which is equal to 24 times. But you do need to remember, let's look at the clock. So let us say we're talking about between 2 and 3. So between 2 and 3, the first time it is going to be somewhere like this, right? This is where 90 degrees is formed. So that is the first case. But what is the second case? The second case is at exactly 3 p.m. But when we go from 3 to 4, again we have 3 p.m. and then some angle like this. So this means 3 is getting double counted. So totally, instead of 24 times, I have 23 times till now. But similarly, if you go ahead and you reach 8. Now again at 8 p.m. we start at 8 and the first time 90 degrees is formed is somewhere here. But if we continue, the second time 90 degrees is formed at 9 o'clock. But between 9 and 10, again we are counting 9 o'clock and then the second time it is somewhere here. So because 9 o'clock is getting double counted, we will subtract one more, which is equal to 22. So in a span of 12 hours, we are forming the 90 degree angle 22 times. So in a span of 24 hours, it will be similarly 44 times, and this is your answer given here. So you could memorize this. Basically this is for your, if there's a quick question on those lines. Now both hands coincide 22 times a day. So why do we have 22 times? Again, when the hands are coinciding, so let's take in 12 hours again, we should have had, basically we learned that between both hands of the clock are coinciding once in every hour. So they should coincide 12 times. So what is happening here? Again, if you look at 12 o'clock, between 12 and 1, the hands are first coinciding at 12, and after that, if you see that they don't coincide, and then they will coincide once between 1 and 2. So now, if now we come to your time between 11 and 12, again between 11 and 12, your hands will be coinciding at exactly 12. So again your 12 is getting double counted, and that is the only time which is getting double counted. So it is in 12 hours, it is 12 times minus 1, which is 11. So in a span of 24 hours, it is 22 times. So this is what we are getting here. Now both hands are exactly opposite, 22 times a day. So this is again very simple and similar. So when we have 6, at 6 o'clock, between 5 and 6, 6 is getting counted, and also between 6 and 7, 6 is getting counted. So on similar lines, you can think about it that in 24 hours, they are exactly opposite 22 times a day. Now, if I combine these two, if we say, the hands are together, so they are in a straight line. If I say the hands are in a straight line, that means they could either coincide or they could be exactly opposite. So if I solve this, I need to take both of these. So that happens 44 times a day. So that is a straight line that you need to remember. Now one more question that gets formed, which is again you can solve if you have these. So after how many minutes do the hands coincide in a day? So now if they are coinciding 22 times a day, total hours in a day are 24. So how, in fact, in minutes, let's take, in minutes they are 24 into 60 minutes in a day, and they are coinciding 22 times a day. So after how many minutes do they coincide? If you solve this, you will get 65 5 by 11 minutes. So this is how you get how many minutes pass before the hands of the clock coincide again. So this is how you can get the answer. There are various other ways of getting the answer also, but this is also a good way of getting the answer.